Okay, hello Malaysia, this is Gerryko here, and this is a Wait a Minute production. Today is the 5th of February 2013, it's a Wednesday, and it's almost 11 p.m. So I have my friend here, his name is Lai Nong, and he's a good buddy of mine.
Victor Lai.
What? Your name is Richard?
No, Victor Lai.
Victor, oh, Victor Lai. So he's, what are you? Can you tell me? What do you do for?
Trust agent.
You're a unit trust agent.
Yeah, or you call it in a nice name called unit trust consultant.
Unit trust consultant. So can you tell me about what is unit trust?
Unit trust is a collective investment scheme where this company collects a pool of money from many different people, and then with that pool of money they invest in mostly equities, some in bonds, some a portfolio of bonds and equities, and some a mix of even rights. They call real estate investment trust. So equities, rights, and bonds, a mixture of that.
Is it something like a hedge fund?
Hedge fund, more or less like that. The concept is similar. You actually invest in these funds to beat inflation, so that when you retire, your money will still, the value will still be the same as it would have bought. The things that you can buy 20 years ago, 20 years later, it will be able to buy the things that you could have bought 20 years back, or you could even buy more if the returns is higher than the inflation rate many times.
Okay.
Let's say the inflation is 4%, if the funds generate about 10%, then you have already won. So the money will be higher than the rate of today's money 20 years down the road.
Okay. So to beat inflation, the purpose of unit trust
To beat inflation, and also to increase your retirement fund.
your returns.
Increase your returns, and also increase the value of your money, the purchasing power of that money, so that it does not depreciate as fast if you were to let it be idle in the FD or in the normal saving accounts. Then the value will depreciate every year. Compounded, it will be let's say to 10 ringgit today, it could be just 1 ringgit 20 years later.
Okay.
Today's money.
Okay. So you're doing insurance, used to do insurance, or you're still doing insurance, but now you're more into unit trust.
Yes, correct. Because insurance, every people, how many insurance policies can they buy actually?
One.
It depends on their affordability. Most people just buy one. People in Malaysia just buy one. If they ask them to upgrade to two, it becomes a burden.
Yep.
If you ask them to upgrade to three, then it becomes even a higher burden.
Correct.
As for investment, it's different. When they invest and they earn some money, they can just cash out, and then when the time is right, they can reinvest again. So it becomes like a new sales to me. So let's say after 3 years or 5 years of investment, he can just cash out his money. If he's satisfied with the returns, then after maybe a few months, if he is ready to invest again, then he can invest again in the same fund or another fund.
Okay.
So it repeats itself. It's a repeat sales. As for insurance, if you have bought one policy 10 years ago, it sticks with you for your life, for life.
Yep.
Yeah, it cannot be like dump the policy and take a new one.
No.
It won't be beneficial to the guy because he has grown older, and then the premium would have risen, and then the cash value that he had accumulated will be lost if he just surrendered it and take a new one.
Okay. You just now you said about the potential customers in Penang has gone down, isn't it?
That is because I think the main reason is that their income has not gone up as fast as the prices of houses. Because the prices of houses in Penang, I noticed, is as high as the prices of houses in Klang Valley or KL.
Okay.
But the people in Penang don't earn, many of them don't earn as much as the Penang people of Klang Valley or KL. But they have to buy houses that are of the same value, that cost as much as the value of the properties in Klang Valley. Just like if you go to like all the new developments, even in Butterworth.
Although it's not worth that much, right?
It isn't worth that much.
Bukit Mertajam as well.
It's even lower. It's even lower.
So for Penang people, they want to start owning land, they must well go to Bukit Mertajam or Butterworth lah. Kulim there.
Yeah, Kulim will be a bit far, but Butterworth is the first option. Then second option will Bukit Mertajam. Bukit Mertajam. Then the third option will be either Kulim or SP or Sungai Petani. Most Penang guides will prefer
Sungai Petani is a bit too far away already. It's nearing Kedah.
Yeah, it's inside Kedah.
Oh, it's inside Kedah. Okay.
Kulim is also inside Kedah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Whereas SP is like maybe second home for the Penang guides. Second home.
Oh, really?
Because I meet a lot of Penang guides, especially islanders.
Highlanders.
They're those who stay on the islands. Because the Penang guides, they are very concerned about the mainlanders and the islanders. The mainlanders will be the Butterworth people or the Bukit Mertajam people. And the islanders are the pure people who stay on the island. You have to cross the bridge.
Yeah, some of them
There's a big difference between the two places.
I've interviewed some Penang people like Mr. Kid of Great Comet. He seldom goes out of the island at all.
Some people, they only go out maybe once a year. Or never, even in a year, never.
Yeah.
Because everything is found on the island itself. All necessities and everything from food, from all the facilities or the post offices, schools, shopping malls. You have everything on the island.
Okay, what do you think about the traffic situation in Penang?
Traffic situation. It's very bad during festive season. But on normal days, it's only bad on weekends. On Friday evening or Saturday when people rush back to the mainland. Especially on the bridge. On the first bridge.
On the first what?
The first bridge. Because now the second bridge
is it open yet?
Is going to be open soon.
When?
Very soon. Within this month. I don't know the exact date.
Oh, within this month?
Yeah, once it's open, I heard it's going to be free for 1 month.
Oh, okay.
Free for all road users.
It's the same exact design actually.
It's longer. It's now the longest bridge in Southeast Asia. Longer than the first one, the predecessor.
How much?
And it has got stops on it.
16 kilometers, the first one. The Penang
The
Bridge.
first one is I think 13.8.
13.8.
13.8.
I went for that Penang Bridge International Marathon run. I covered the event as well.
Oh,
It starts at around
that's good.
2 a.m. You know,
a
2
lot of,
fucking a.m.
international participants.
Ah.
You see a lot of international
no,
participants.
no.
Not many?
No.
I see.
I think
It's
more-
an international event.
I think more of the marathon international community. They went for the marathons in KL, like the Sunway Marathon or the KL Marathon. There's more international fellas, more the blacks and the Kenyans and whatnot.
Oh, I see. Here, maybe I think a lot of Thais. The only international people will be all the Siamese, because or Thais. It's just near the border.
What?
No,
Penang
a
is
lot
near
of-
the border.
Not really, because most Penang guides they go to Thailand very often, and some have Thai wives on Penang, and some can speak even sputtering Thais.
Okay,
I
okay.
just wonder why. And some don't even speak Mandarin or English. They speak only Hokkien and Thai.
Oh yeah, I just realized that the Penang people they don't know English. Their English is not that proficient.
Only on the island is more proficient than on the mainland.
Okay.
Because the Penang guides are very traditional people. They normally send their children to the Chinese school.
Okay.
Yeah, they prefer them to learn the Chinese language.
Okay.
And once they found out that I did not know how to read Chinese, they were so angry. They went berserk and they scolded me.
What?
Because my parents sent me to a Malay school.
Uh-huh.
They were angry. They were very angry because they say that I betrayed.
You prefer the Malay school?
No, not really prefer, because I don't have much of a choice, because my parents made the decisions.
Oh, okay.
Because most people that I meet in my place, my hometown, they were okay with this. The people sending their kids to the national school, the Malay school. During our time, we have no issues with that. We were fine. We mixed with friends who speak either English or Malay. And then when I go to Penang, they don't really like people who go to English school or Malay school. They would prefer their children to go to this Chinese school. Say it is tradition. We cannot break the tradition. It's not right for me to study in a English or Malay school. It's not that right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they are very traditional. Yeah, when you see the volume of celebration that they have during Chap Gome or during this the Nine Emperor Gods Festival, most people in my hometown have abandoned all these practices, but they keep on with that traditional practice and they do it in a big scale,
Okay.
very big scale. Yeah, when I first went there during this the Ghost Festival or something, the Yilan Jie or something. When I first went there during this, because of the Yilan Jie, Hungry Ghost Festival,
Okay.
I see this stage being set in most of the roads. They set up a ad hoc stage,
Okay.
and then at night I can see girls, very young girls from China or some from locals with mini skirts dancing on the stage. And then after that they have opera, the old traditional opera singing. Then after that,
Oh, in Penang,
in Penang, yeah, during this Hungry Ghost Festival, I've never seen that anywhere in Malaysia.
Okay.
They have very young people dancing on the stage, and then they prepare a lot of all these paraphernalia to be burned in a very big scale. They cordon off the whole road, and then they have this something like Jamuan, right? The people of that road or that association, Hawkers Association of this like Pagan or Hawkers Association of this Taman will go there and then they support the whole event. They buy tickets and then they enjoy the dinner on that particular night.
Yeah, with the stage performance,
Together with the stage performance. So it's very traditional. You don't see much of that in any states in Malaysia. Yeah. So
Actually,
that's a very long one. That's a very long one.
I started this video because I wanted to like
Oh,
you know the
background.
girls who went off the
Background.
background there. Yeah.
That's a very long one, right?
No,
10
it's
minutes,
12
15
minutes only. 12 minutes. 12 minutes only.
So you upload that, it will be very long.
No.
No, 12 minutes, right?
So I'm at this establishment called Salam restaurant near Gerryko is just about Gerryko is just here only.
That's 100 meters away.
Less than 100 meters away. So had a very interesting talk to Wainong here, Victor Wainong, is it?
Victor Lai.
Victor Lai Wainong. So
Just call me Victor.
let's call you Victor. Okay. You really talk about unit trust and whatnot, and then you talk about Penang already. And I seem to find that you are very, very comfortable with the camera on you, right?
Just okay.
Okay. Because I had I did the same thing. I did the same thing with Patrick. With Patrick Yapchichong. I did the same thing, and he was very, very scared. He was like very, very
Sputtering.
not smuttering. He was like very, very scared.
Lost his words.
Lost his words and
And you can see that it's the facial expression.
yeah.
becomes pale and
Is
the
the
way
video.
he talks is different from normal.
I'm gonna upload the video lah. We did that in Thong Sui Kai, Samtek a bit.
Oh.
Samtek there, the desert lane, and he was
okay.
like very scared already. I took out the camera and shot the people around lah. Shoot everybody because there are a lot of pretty girls there. Not bad.
I see, during Chinese New Year, these few days.
2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Oh, so you just came back from Singapore?
Yeah.
I see. Reportedly, he posted a post on Facebook
Yeah.
saying that from that particular day onwards, he has to pay levy to enter the casino. He has to pay levy.
Okay.
So signifying that he has become part of Singapore.
Oh, it means that only Singaporeans can pay.
Because Singaporeans are not encouraged to gamble. They're encouraged to work there and earn money. Only foreigners are encouraged to gamble. The more the better.
Then how come he has to pay for the thing levy?
Because when you have to pay levy,
He's like considered as Singaporean already.
more or less like that, yeah. It means that the government doesn't want him to gamble. That's what he posted. He has become either a PR or a Singaporean.
No, he's not a PR.
Then he has become more or less like a Singaporean.
Okay, but
So he has to pay levy, yeah?
he's been there for less than 1 year, I think.
No, more than a year.
More than a year.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think more than 1.5 years. I don't know which or what place he's working in, but the former place that he worked with, he became the AVP of Alliance Bank.
MVP am I? Most valuable player.
I know. AVP sounds very great.
Aliens versus Predator.
I know. Assistant Vice President
Assistant Vice President.
of the Alliance Bank.
He didn't tell me.
Yeah, he's just being humble.
Oh.
But he told us. He said, oh no, nothing lah, just AVP ma. AVP is Assistant Vice President.
Oh, like Aliens versus Predator.
That's a very high ranking. You can earn 5 figure, I think. Then why did he leave from go to Singapore? Then it must be a higher offer.
Oh, he was an AVP when he was in Malaysia.
In Malaysia, yeah, in Alliance Bank.
Oh,
That's a very great position. Is that offer? Is it still on?
it's still.
Still on.
Oh yeah, I haven't told you the how I do things.
You go back edit it.
I don't edit.
Or you just make it short or just upload just like that.
You see, when you edit it, wow, it will take a lot of time.
Huh? Or a lot of time.
Your eyes will bleed.
Or you cut and then connect. You call it editing, right?
No, it's according to the
Or
camera.
it's digital.
I just upload it. I don't do cuts. I don't do edits because it takes a long time. A long time to go through all these things. And the program needs. If you want to do video editing,
I thought it's easy.
No, it's not easy. You want to do video editing, you have to have a very powerful computer because it takes a long time. Like I do a 20-minute video through my computer. I just screen capture it lah. So what's happening on the screen, I just capture it. Then the
Capture
microphone
with another thing.
capture with the program in the computer
With
lah.
the program.
If I want to like when I use the microphone is the white noise at the back of the sound is very quite a lot lah. Can hear the sound.
Hissing.
So if I want to like say delete the sound then I have to use a program to minimize the sound and that one takes about 2 to 3 hours to do on a 20-minute clip. 2 to 3 hours just to process the sound. That's how much time you have to like process the video. So it takes a long time.
Yeah,
long
just
time.
for a 10-minute video.
A 20-minute video, 3 hours to
3 hours to edit.
So
Oh yeah, the program had to
yeah, they do
either stop it or then cut that and then reconnects with that part. Oh, I thought it's very simple. Click.
not simple at all.
Click enter.
Unless you have a very powerful computer, then it's faster lah. But I don't have that lah. My laptop can play games, there's no problem. But the CPU or I don't know whether you're worse in the CPU thing or not. i7, i3, i5, the Intel things.
Intel's Pentium 4 or something now is higher, I think. What MD Duro or something.
Still i7 lah.
3 gigabytes.
i7 is the
The latest, fastest one.
So I don't have an i7. I think I have around i3 lah. Around i3.
i3, yeah.
So the processing power is very slow. So that's why it takes forever.
4 steps away. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Something like
4
that.
steps away. 4 generations away.
So
I'm very well versed in that.
okay. Is there any like topics that you want to talk about that you want to share with the YouTubers?
Present.
Huh? Anything 恭喜發財啊！
Oh.
紅包大紅包咩？紅包多嚟啊！
紅包豆來。
紅包到嚟我要揾 say 屌你媽就係冚家產富貴中
佢 say 馬到功成，馬上成功。Because this is the year of the horse, and I hope that year the horse will bring more prosperity to the people, to everyone in the world, as compared to the previous snake year. Snake year has been a very bad year to, I mean, most people and to me also.
Okay,
Probably the snake is quite poisonous and it's not a tame
definitely.
animal. It
And
cannot be a pet.
it's as long as my dick,
That's very long.
9 inches of it.
And it can grow longer and longer as it ages.
Oh, that's like my dick as well. It can grow longer
There's
and longer.
No limit to
No limit to my dick's length. So, okay. So this is what I do. I interview people. If I find the pretty girls, like say in the show expo showroom, I just go there with the camera and just interview them, talk to them, and record everything. The
see.
problem is the last time I did that in the motor show in Martrade, they kicked me out for spending too much time with the showgirls, with the models there. Talk to them and give them my small little book for them to write their emails and whatnot.
Oh, I see.
And plus the fact,
security kicked you out.
yeah, the security came out. Plus the fact that I didn't pay for the ticket.
What?
I just walked in. I walked in with my camera. They thought that I was the crew, so they did not like stop me. I just walked in. I did not know. I was oblivious to the fact that you have to pay for the entry. So fuck lah. But at least I get to interview like
Or you go in here,
4
you get
girls.
a visitor pass.
I don't have that.
Visitor pass. You just don't have to buy a ticket. You just hang on a tag. They call it visitor, or maybe some vendor or something. Then they will allow you, or a cameraman or pressman or
Oh, I don't know. Do you know that the Winsoon Cafe, fish head noodles, fish head tom yum, it's everywhere in Selangor lah. Puchai Lama, Damansara, Kota Damansara.
fish head noodle. I see a lot, even in coffee shops.
Yeah, this one is
Insun.
Winsoon, Winsoon. The Winsoon one, they invited me to do to film their event, launch of a new menu. So I went there and had fun. So just video everything.
See, have you uploaded that?
Yeah, I upload
Already
everything.
uploaded.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems that a lot of people have known you now.
No. It's still a small little thing. As I
Even
said,
Winsun knows you, but I do not know who is Winsun or what is.
yeah,
I know
the
fish
owners,
head noodle is very famous.
the owners,
in
they.
Klang Valley.
Huh?
I know fish head noodle is a famous dish in Klang Valley.
Okay.
It's offered in a lot of coffee shops,
Okay.
and they don't put they put sweetened cream or condensed milk or something. They don't really put coconut milk.
Oh yeah, the
Condensed creamer.
the Winsoon also they use milk. They use milk instead of coconut.
I see.
So since you have traveled around Penang a lot and Perak a lot, can you recommend some good food in Penang?
Good food, yeah. Well, this kind of food is only found on the mainland. I mean, mostly found on the mainland.
Oh, mainland. Oh, Butterworth.
Traditional Teochew dish. They call it all point.
All point.
All point meaning pui is rice or is the yam rice. It's something like our bak kut teh,